Right, let's take you back to one of the leading stories we're tracking for you this morning. A fire wreaked havoc at the Dakota Informal settlement in Isipingo Beach, eThekwini in KwaZulu-Natal last night. Now, it's estimated that over 400 structures burned down. No injuries or fatalities have been reported. SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo joins us now for a live update. Thank you for your time, Vusi. So, what more do we know about what the cause of this fire was? And have there been any deaths that have been recorded so far?
Yes, good morning. Yes, indeed, we are here at the Dakota Informal settlements, one of the many sprawling informal shacks or dwellings here in Durban, south of Durban. Yesterday, last night, there was that fire that gutted many homes, leaving thousands of shack dwellers homeless. Here, we're going to speak to the councillor of this particular area by the name of Lindy Wemtembu, who is the PR councillor for Ward 90 under eThekwini municipality, just to get more details as to perhaps and also get the cause of the fire that gutted and also raised to the ground many informal settlements. Welcome, ma'am, on SABC News. Just tell us about firstly about the cause of the fire that gutted these shacks here.
Okay, as you said, my name is Lindy Wemtembu, PR councillor in Ward 90. The incident happened at Dakota. They said the it was, according to my understanding, there were illegal connections, electricity, because if I asked the guys, the first guy that the fire started from him, he said he had the smoke on his head. When he looked around, he saw there is a fire, and that fire go across all the lines, the power lines. Yes, okay. About yesterday at 7:15.
Okay. Siyathola la ukuthi nalabe cishamlilo abezinhlekelelo ngazi ukuthi bathatha isikhathi ukubafikela na ukuthi khona mhlambe ezingqinamba baphinde baba nazo ikakhulukazi ekutheni bakwazi ukufinyelela kuze kufike lapha phezulu, ngoba mawuzobheka le ndawo enkulu kakhulu ukuthi ngavele isha nje ngesikhathi esincane ekubeni zikhona icishamlilo nezinye izinto.
No, icishamlilo ayithathanga isikhathi ukufika. Zifikile icishamlilo. The problem is awekho ama-passage labe bekufanele hambe khona. Akho ngisho umgwaqo. I-truck icishamlilo bezime emgwaqweni. So into yenze ukuthatha isikhathi besebenza uplan B ukuthi beqhuma ama-pipes from the road to where la kushe khona. But when bafike in time, I was there. I was the one who called them, and they arrived while I'm here.
Okay.
Yes.
Ngaba khona mhlamba abashonile noma abalimalile nanokuthi izindlu ngokuthola kweni zingaki nokuthi bangaka abantu kuyibona asebengesena emakhaya?
Abekho abashonile ngoba lesi gambeko senzeke bengikhona besihleli nabo nje abantu. Abekho abashonile. Inkinga iyokuthi abanazo indawo zokuhlala. Bengenazo indawo zokuhlala. We did try ukuthi sivule i-crash. Batholakala ukuthi bathi abafuna ukumuva ngoba bagade ifurniture yabo. Abekho abashonile, abantu abalimelele izinto 300 plus for now, kodwa asakabi exactly na inumber exactly ukuthi bangaki. Sisacheka nje while sithe nombani akama esayithini yakhe iswela sosothola khona.
Okay. Ithini i-long term solution for abantu abahlala kanje abahlala emjondolo? Le mjondolo kade abakhona lapha eThekwini, ade ngikhuluma nabanye ngaphambilini bathi ziyeza abakhona ithembiso esoka masipala. Zithini kahle hle inhlelo zale ndawo?
Ikhona i-project ekusakhulunywa ngayo abazokwakhela zona izindlu. But to me ngicabanga ukuthi mengase kwenziwe lento ukuthi zonke izinto ziyiswe emakhaya. Kuyiswa amafemu emakhaya, kuyiswe i-services emakhaya, ngoba uthola ukuthi iTheku sokumthamo omkhulu. Wonke umuntu uyamuva wherever lehlala khona ezeThekwini ngenxa yokuthi bafuna ama-better jobs or whatever. If mhlasimbe we can nakuma-rural areas la kuhlala khona abantu sihambise iy'dingo zonke izinto ukuze umuntu engasho ukuthi emefuna impilo engcono uza eThekwini.
Okay, kodwa abantu naba sebekhona la eThekwini bahlala khona le endaweni zenu engaphansi kamasipala, sithini isombululo?
bazokwakhela baba izindlu kodwa akwazi ukuthi ngesikhathi sinye bese bakhela kodwa bona ikhona iproject umeya afika wakhuluma nabo ukuthi khona iproject efuna bakhele. It's just inkinga enkulu kumasipala asinayo indawo. Inkinga yendawo nje singenazo kakhulu la bezokwakhelwa khona, but umeya la izolo besinayo kwi budget hearing uthembisile ukuthi iDakota there is something ababekele yona in terms of ukubakhela izindlu.
Okay, nje PR councillor yala, surely you should know a number of population, a number yabantu abahlala kule ndawo bangaki abakhahlamezekile ngaphandle kwezindlu uthe ku 300 plus.
Abakhahlamezekile ngoba abahlala nje 3000 plus.
3000 plus.
Yes, including ingane. Yes.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu. Babanga abakhahlamezekile?
Abakhahlamezekile kukhahlamezeke u300 or u400. Izindlu ezi u400.
Hlala abantu abangaki? Labo 300. Okay. No, it's fine. Thanks a lot. That's the PR councillor for this area, Tembo, as I'm letting Bab Japan, just so that you can see the amount of devastation. The smoke is still billowing here in the Dakota Beach. It's also very close to Durban, between Durban and Amanzimtoti. Here at Dakota, as Bab Japan Matebula is showing you the visuals of the shacks that were gutted here last night. A number of people were left homeless. The PR councillor saying that about 3,000 people call this place home, and that's just about 400 shacks that were destroyed in the inferno that took place here. Let's now talk to some of the victims from in this area. Baba, just briefly, he previously told us that his name is Khamisa Masiza Khamisa. Siyabonga kakhulu baba ngesikhathi sakho. Awuthatha space yabona uzaphethe nesandulo yazama ukuqongqotha kahle hle okusalile. Awusitshele ukuthi umonakalo ngokwakho udalwe yini ukuthi usale yini isalile kuwena, mhlawumbe yini futhi okwazile ukuthi uyisave?
Ndunani ngasho nje ukuthi umonakalo nangona umuntu kodwa indlu eqale kona bivaliwe, ngeke ngisho ukuthi uqale kanjani ngaphakathi ngoba bekuvaliwe, kodwa nje umonakalo omkhulu ngulo wenzeke kulonyaka bese uyiqala into njenganale. Into ezisele kumina okwazile ukuthi kuthatheke okungathathekile kushile.
Yini kwazile uyithathe ongakwazi nje?
Ama-ID nokunye okuyingutyana nje lezinto ezibalekile kodwa ngizithathile into enjenganama-ID nento ama-document ami.
So he's saying that he was not able to save his shack, but obviously, and also he was able to run away with some few items such as the ID documents and a few clothing items. Baba usitshela ukuthi usunesikhathi singanani uhlala la, uyasho ukuthi lo monakalo umkhulu kakhulu selokhu afika kule ndawo, nanezithembiso nje ngaphambilini zamasipala zayithini nokuthi usuhleli la isikhathi singanani?
Ngisho ngana kwethu ukuthi izithembiso zahulumeni waye umuntu ebebane besithembisa ukuthi ayosithatha, kodwa abanye babo uyabathatha ngoba manje phela naye ngeke akwazi ukusithatha sonke ngesikhathi esisodwa. So abanye bebese behlala emagogogweni bale kwenye indawo abathathelwa kuyona. Thina ke siseyabantu abalindi lokho sasilindwe ngoko kwakuthiwa simasilinde. Mina nesikhathi okanye more than 13 years 12 years yabo, ngoba manje ngase ndithi ingane endiyizalele la ina 12 years yona. Yes, engiyizalele la yiyo na 12 years, so ingawo ngithi it's more than 12 years 13 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So nje manje lo mlilo lo okhona kulonyaka namhlanje wona omkhulu ukudlula yonke imnganane seyaba khona phambili noma wenzeka umlilo each and every year.
Ungatsho wena kuye kushipho ushino mhlawumbe mekusha kushe ngala, kwesinye isikhathi mekusha kushe ngale yabo, hayi kuvele kushe yonke le ndawo kuphumela phezulu njengoba ubona kwenzeka awukaze kwenzeke nje ngale ndlela ekwenzeke ngayo.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu baba ngesikhathi.
Ngiyabonga ngana kwethu.
Okay, sure. Let us show you, Sarah Ubab Japan can show you even at the top of that hill people are still trying to salvage a few items. They are trying to pick up a few pieces and trying to rebuild their structures. The councillor did say that they also encountered problems yesterday when the eThekwini Fire and Emergency Services were called to the scene to douse the fire. The challenge was that there was no way they could have accessed that top of that hill because there are no even roads to go by. There are not even passages, so the area is not accessible by those large vehicles from the eThekwini Fire and Emergency Services. So she said that they had to make a plan B or alternative way of connecting those fire pipes so that it could reach as far as that top of that hill where people are still trying to rebuild their structures, but they've lost everything. The majority of them having lost all the shacks that were gutted here, and also some of them, having spoken to some of them earlier on, having lost some important documents such as IDs, birth certificates, food. They were taken. There was the councillor did say that no one was taken to the hall because people were told to be positioned on their stands so that they can also be on guard or can guard their few remaining items that were left here because this fire gutted everything. They've got no life left now other than to rebuild their structures while waiting for the local municipality eThekwini to assist them with the housing and also the food that has been also destroyed here in the fire. We are also going to speak to the eThekwini municipality, having spoken to the PR councillor to get the side of the story, and also one of the main causes of this fire, as the councillor did say, was illegal electrical connections here at this what we normally call here in South Africa as Izinyoka Msimang.
Right, Vusi, of course, as we do understand that some of the residents were asked there to hang 10 for the moment in front of their structures there. I just want to know from you, do we know that these people who are essentially now tasked with having to pick up the pieces of their lives will be perhaps given some sort of temporary shelter at the moment?
Well, the councillor did say that they were called together to congregate at a local hall, but there was also someone who did say that they must go to their band structures so that they can be able to get assistance. So what we didn't get was that if they did get assistance such as a shelter or food last night, but here they are. We can also try to speak to some of them just to see if they were also able to get some assistance. Baba sicela nje ukunamukela kafushane emsakazweni silavu lapha. I don't know, I think they are media shy. They are media. Singakhuluma nabo kafushane. I think some of them are still traumatized by the situation, by the fire that took place here. We can also see they are bringing some food items such as the cool drinks and also the bread that has been provided to some of the victims here because they were left without food. Many of them saying that they are without food because it was also destroyed here in the fire last night. They are also saying that fires are a usual occurrence in this area, having spoken to Masiza, who was saying that he's been here for just over 12 years now, but the fire has always been a regular occurrence here. But he's saying that this is the one devastating one because it has razed to the ground many informal settlements and also many homes, shacks here in this area, saying that previously it's used to destroy just a small portion here and there, but saying that this year it has been the most devastating one.
Vusi Khumalo, we park it here for now. Thanks very much indeed for that update. Vusi Khumalo coming to us at the Dakota Informal Settlement there in Durban.